What happens when a widow in her 70s finally comes out as a lesbian? Find out in today's episode of All Women Love Stories, a series that discusses the best all-women relationships shown on film and TV. Before we get into the video, don't forget to please subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any future all-women love stories. This episode revolves around the British soap opera, Emmerdale. Mary Goskirk is played by actress Louise Jameson, best known for her role as Leela in Doctor Who. Mary, who is in her 70s, is a retired journalist who is widowed. During lockdown, she relocated to be closer to her daughter, Rona, who lives in the fictional English village of Emmerdale. Mary quickly becomes friends with Kim, and the pair chat about relationships over a glass of wine.
Today would have been my 54th wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
We were more like best friends than husband and wife, but we muddled along pretty well.
When Kim asks Mary if there has been anyone else since her husband died, Mary becomes defensive.
I've never spoken my truth before. Oh, God, I said my truth.
Kim questions Mary and tells her that whatever she says will stay between them. Mary builds up the courage and admits her secret to Kim.
I'm gay.
Mary has revealed for the first time ever that she is a gay woman, leaving Kim speechless.
I've said it. It's only taken me my whole life.
Mary explains to Kim that she has not felt able to come out before due to societal stigma.
Back then, there was no representation, nobody to say, hey, what you're going through is perfectly normal, you're not a freak.
Mary explains that she has hid parts of herself away.
Did what every other girl my age was doing, got married, had a baby, lived a perfectly respectable life.
Mary explains that she met a woman called Louise, and that they had a close friendship.
We were inseparable, even a bit of a double act. I was completely in love with her. But I was worried I would scare her off. I dithered for months.
Sadly, before Mary could express her feelings to Louise, she passed away during the COVID pandemic.
She fell ill and was taken into hospital, and she died alone on a COVID ward.
I am so sorry.
I never even got the chance to say goodbye.
Filled with a newfound confidence, Mary decides that she is ready to tell her daughter, Rona, that she is gay.
Page 1. Tell Rona.
After all this time, you owe it to yourself.
Be out and proud, you mean?
Yeah, start that new chapter you were talking about.
The revelation that her mother is a lesbian, however, leaves Rona shocked, and she struggles to accept it.
Are you sure? Have you been with anyone?
There was Louise. She was the one who finally stopped me asking myself the same question you just asked me.
Rona is left questioning the life she had with her mother and father.
I mean, it's not like you knew and then got married to Dad anyway.
Deep down, I knew.
So you had sex at least once then?
More. Not as much as your father would have liked, I think. Well, I know. He said as much.
So you were married for all of those years?
I don't think I really knew who I was until your father died.
But what if you'd never had me? Would you have stayed with Dad for all that time? Your life was a lie, Mum. Which means that Dad's was, and mine.
Rona storms out of the house, leaving Mary alone. The next morning, Rona is still upset about her mother's revelation. When a friend visits the house, she shockingly reveals her mother's secret.
Are you not going to tell everyone else? Surely that's the whole point of this exercise, isn't it? She's gay.
Mary explains that she is tired of hiding a part of her life from people.
Try to understand, Rona. It was illegal when I was growing up.
This is your mother's private life.
Is it? Really? When she was married to my dad?
I mean, I didn't know a single woman who would call herself a lesbian.
I'm so tired of hiding that part of myself, and if I can't share that with my daughter...
Well, you have now.
It takes some time, but Rona finally comes round, and she apologizes to her mother.
Sorry, Mum.
Now I know what it is to be outed. Is it a milestone? Have I joined the club?
No. You should never be ashamed of being honest, and I am appalled if I've made you feel that way.
Over the next few days, Mary becomes friends with her daughter's best friend, Vanessa, who is also a lesbian. Along with Vanessa's girlfriend, Susie, the trio plan a bachelorette party for Mary's daughter. Mary gets drunk at the party and begins to get close to Vanessa.
How are you, my gorgeous nussiness?
Oh, I'm good, thanks.
Happy? Susie is a lovely girl. You are both gorgeous.
Oh.
I think you should slow down.
Life is for living! Don't you forget it!
Mary gets upset when the girls at the party start to talk about relationships, as Mary feels that she has missed out on relationships by hiding her sexuality. Vanessa tries to cheer Mary up.
It's me. I've spent my whole life running away from who I really am, and I am never going to get those years back.
Mary explains that she gets jealous when she sees young women like Vanessa and Susie living their lives.
All those years wasted, and I look at you and Susie out there living your life. I'm so sad that I'll never have that.
Vanessa pays Mary compliments and tells her that she will eventually find someone.
No one's going to want a crazy old bat like me.
You are a very sexy woman, Mary.
Come on.
No, I'm being serious. Listen to me. You are an incredible woman. What's not to like?
Flattered by Vanessa's comments, and a little bit drunk, Mary leans in and tries to kiss Vanessa.
Mum? What the hell are you doing?
Nothing.
Rona is left shocked by her mother's actions.
What planet were you on that you thought it was okay to make a pass at my best friend?
Did you just say what I thought she said?
The next morning, Mary tells Rona that she feels invisible as a 70-year-old, and that she has never truly experienced love.
Can we just leave it?
No, the whole picture. That's what I've always prided myself on as a journalist.
You've lost me.
When you turn 70, people think that you're winding down. The only thing you're good for is, I don't know, minding the grandchildren. I missed the boat, didn't I?
Mary explains that when Vanessa was saying nice things to her, she got swept away in the moment.
But for one moment I looked into her eyes and I saw me. And I got swept away. Now everybody's laughing.
No one's laughing at you.
Yeah, of course they're not.
You will find somebody. Hearts and flowers, there's no age limit to that.
Mary decides to give dating apps a try and quickly matches with someone.
Don't wait up. Joy and I have been flirting virtually online since we met.
Excited about her upcoming date, she informs her daughter.
If things do take a turn for the sensual...
Mum, not everything comes down to sex.
When Rona tells her mother that not everything is about sex, Mary tells her that she is wrong.
The urge doesn't disappear when you get older. If anything, it becomes more intense.
However, as Mary gets closer to her date, she begins to get cold feet.
Perhaps I need more time to prepare.
You're just going for a drink, Mum, with another human being.
I went into town earlier, bought some lingerie.
Oh, go on, show me. Well, that is just gorgeous.
Maybe I'll wait until I'm certain it's going to be seen.
When Mary finally does meet her date, she is left disappointed.
Mary! Lovely to meet you.
I'll be with you in a tick. Where's the ladies?
Just over there.
I might be a minute or two. These shorts are a bee to pull down when you've worked up a sweat.
It turns out, the pair do not have much in common, and Mary decides to end the date early.
Joy, I'm sorry, but if I had known how little we had in common, we probably wouldn't be sitting here now.
Good to meet you, Mary.
Good to meet you too.
The next day, Mary tells her daughter that she is now even more determined to meet someone, and has even scheduled a date with someone later that day.
Rona, I've been waiting decades for this. In fact, I have another date this afternoon.
Sadly, whilst waiting for her date to arrive, Mary realizes that she has been stood up.
No shows, what they call manners. Deplorable. She didn't even have the decency to send me a text. You know, the worst thing is I spent an hour choosing what to wear.
Mary speaks with her friend, Kim, and despite being stood up, Kim tells Mary to get herself out there and meet people.
Deep down, I know I don't want to spend the rest of my life alone.
Get yourself out there and meet people.
Well, you say that. Not as if the last few went anywhere.
Mary reveals to her daughter that she has been speaking with another woman on the dating app and they have arranged to meet.
How's it going with the dating app? I mean, seen anybody else that takes your fancy?
I am being chased, and I rather like it.
Oh, Mum!
Oh, what if it all goes wrong again? If it's a disaster, I am blaming you.
Prior to her date, Mary goes to the salon to get her hair done, where she gets conflicting love advice from the hairdressers, which makes Mary overthink the upcoming date.
If I turn up like this, I'm going to look desperate.
No, you won't. I was just being daft.
Can't you, I don't know, split a few ends or something?
No, I most certainly cannot.
Not wanting to feel like she has made too much of an effort, Mary undoes her hair.
I thought you were supposed to be on a date.
I just don't want her thinking I've made a fuss.
Is that why you look a little bit like you've just rolled out of bed?
I don't look that bad, do I?
Always go the extra mile.
Oh, why can't I get this right? She's already way out of my league. You should see her profile picture. I'm going to have to go home and change. What was I thinking?
She meets her date at a bar.
Is it, Mary?
Hello.
Faye, played by actress Jane Gurnett, is an owner of a women's shelter charity based in Ecuador.
Can I tell you something? I couldn't believe that someone like you would ask me out.
Do you still fancy that drink?
Mary is nervous and she struggles to be herself.
Do you read? Well, this sounds amazing.
Have whatever you want. My treat.
No, you don't have to do that. I think I might nip to the loo.
What are you doing? Don't play games. Just let them see the real you, because if you don't, they'll just end up falling for a lie.
Before we get back to that, you said that you liked sci-fi?
Mm-hmm.
In the end, the pair hit it off and discover they both have a mutual love of sci-fi. At the end of the date, Mary tells Faye that the date has been nice.
Where's that word nice? I mean, eggs are nice, cardigans are nice.
How about this has been lovely?
That's better.
And something you'd like to do again? Promise I'll make more of an effort.
That'd be nice.
As Mary leans in for a kiss, Faye's taxi driver beeps his horn.
Oh, seems to be in a bit of a hurry.
Yes, he does. I'll call you.
I'll answer.
Mary tells Kim about her date with Faye.
I was building myself up for that first kiss.
Learn the lesson. Getting quicker next time.
There really could be something between us.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Don't you think calling her the next morning looks a bit keen? No, I think I'll wait for her to call me.
Mary receives a message from Faye, telling her that she has had to leave the country at short notice for work, which Mary assumes is Faye's excuse to get out of seeing each other again.
Right, what exactly did the text say?
That she'd been called away on an emergency. She hoped we could pick things up when she gets back. You think I'm overreacting, don't you?
I think...
Because I'm a screaming neurotic.
in the nicest possible way.
If you think I'm in with the chance of another date, then I better start making plans.
Mary eventually receives a message from Faye, explaining that she is back in the country and would like to meet again.
It's Faye. She wondered if I'd like to meet up again.
Mary meets with Faye for a coffee.
I said to him, I wouldn't go to the end of the street with you, let alone Lake Titicaca.
You could take me to Lake Titicaca.
I'd take you anywhere you wanted. Let's go get a gin.
Doubles on your on.
Trying to get me drunk.
What if I am?
Mary tells her daughter that she thinks things between her and Faye are moving too slowly.
We haven't done it yet.
Done what? Why don't you ask her for a sleepover?
What if she's mortified?
Well, if she is, you'll see it in her face.
Well, thanks very much for the reassurance.
Mum. Mum? Mum, I'm sorry, okay?
I just wish I had a bit more confidence. In my youth, I'd have leapt on her and thought about it later.
Oh, okay.
Mary prepares to get ready for her next date with Faye, but begins to feel self-conscious about her body.
Anything good jumping out at you? Oh, God. The answer to that is yes.
Okay, ladies. Do you know what you want, or do you need a bit more time?
I don't know what I want yet, but I do need a glass of white wine.
During their date, Mary tells Faye that this is still all new for her.
Maybe it's up to me to surprise you, excite you, and maybe teach you something.
Mary asks Faye if she always knew she was gay.
I mean, I had the husband and the children. I don't regret that for a second. I love them more than anything. I think if I had my chance again, now, in today's world, I think my life would look very different.
I've loved my husband, but I don't think I was ever in love with my husband.
Mary tells Faye that she is still scared of her true feelings.
Mary, there's no need to be scared. We take it at your pace.
Mary leans in and kisses Faye. Mary is eager, but also nervous about moving things to the next step between her and Faye. She tells her daughter that she has booked a hotel room as a surprise for Faye.
I have booked a room.
You dirty
Marlon. That's lovely, Mum.
Thought it would be a nice treat if things were going well. Can't believe I'm doing this. Maybe I should have another glass of white wine.
Mary has another glass of wine to settle her nerves before her date with Faye, and decides to meditate. Faye waits at the restaurant for Mary to arrive, but she doesn't show.
Have you called her?
And she's only 10 minutes late.
20.
No one wants to come across as, desperate.
Oh, I don't think you seem desperate. I mean, at worst. Do you want me to call her?
You? No, of course not.
She's probably a bit nervous. You know, it can't be easy for her.
It had occurred to me.
It turns out that Mary's meditation had put her to sleep. Mary wakes up in a panic, realizing that she is late for her date.
Oh. Oh, poor you. I heard what happened. I think you look gorgeous, all things considered, don't you, Faye?
I'm sorry.
Do you want to just call it a day?
Just because my date gets drunk, falls asleep, keeps me waiting, holds hand with another woman, I want you to open that bottle. And I want you to watch me catch up, okay?
Despite the circumstances, Faye forgives Mary for keeping her waiting.
I didn't have that much to drink. I think it must have been a blood sugar thing.
I thought exactly that as soon as I saw you.
Really?
The date has gone well, so Mary questions what they should do next.
What now?
I don't know. We could steal another bottle.
Can I, make a suggestion?
Mary builds up the courage and asks if Faye would like to go up to the hotel room.
The room? I mean, it would be a pity if we didn't take a look at it, at least.
I agree.
Shall we?
If you want to.
I do.
Faye takes Mary's hand and leads her up the stairs. The next morning, Mary is on cloud 9, after waiting 70 years to have her first romantic night with a woman. Faye leaves the hotel early, telling Mary she must leave for an important meeting.
I'm so sorry. I have to go.
Since when? You never mentioned a meeting.
I know. It's just come up and I can't get out of it. I'll text you.
I'll text you.
Faye and Mary meet later in the evening, however Mary is upset that Faye left in such a rush earlier.
I'm surprised you actually texted, I'll text you, meaning...
Meaning I'll text you.
Meaning thank you and goodbye.
All this because I had to leave in a hurry?
I wasn't born yesterday.
Faye explains that she has never felt this way before.
You don't have dibs on insecurity, you know? I don't think I've ever felt this way before. I woke up and I was suddenly worried that I'd pressured you into staying the night with me.
You didn't pressure me into anything. Say that thing again.
I've never felt this way before.
While spending the day together, Faye receives bad news.
Everything all right?
There's been a fire at the shelter, but the building's badly damaged. It's going to take a fortune to repair it.
Mary suggests that they put on a charity auction to raise money for the women's shelter that has burned down in Ecuador.
You could host a fundraiser. I covered plenty of them when I was on the paper. You can make loads. I'm sure people will want to help.
Mary and Faye enlist Susie, an events planner, to help arrange the charity event.
I'll make some calls and then we'll convene here later for a brainstorm.
Faye reveals to Mary that she needs to move to Ecuador in order to save the women's shelter charity she has built.
These women have faced years of sustained trauma. They need a professional.
The centre won't have to close.
I need to go back to Ecuador.
Faye leaves Mary shocked when she asks Mary to come with her.
Come with me.
Mary tells her daughter that she is considering Faye's proposal to move to Ecuador.
So it's just a temporary thing. She'll be back.
Unlikely. At least not for the foreseeable.
I'm so sorry. Just as you two were getting along as well.
She asked me to go with her.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
I told her it was a pipe dream.
When Susie asks Mary how she is doing, Mary reveals that she feels cheated. She feels that she has waited 70 years for love, and now it is about to disappear.
Half of me would jump at the chance of a new life.
Then what's stopping you?
Rona.
Something like this is a test to show how deep your feelings really are.
Mary has a heart-to-heart with Faye.
When you suggested moving, I bolted. I shut the door, didn't even take a peep inside, but this is about us. Making a commitment, a permanent one. Scary. The thought of losing the woman I love.
Love?
Yeah. You don't have to say any more, and as for me, well, I've clearly said enough already.
Mary tells Faye that she has brought her whole world to life.
I do love you. You must know that.
If what you're saying is true...
You know it is.
Then I have waited 71 years for this.
I know the sacrifice I'm asking, and it's too much.
For God's sake, woman, you've brought my whole world to life. If you think I'm going to give it up that easily, you can think again.
Mary tells Faye that she will go to Ecuador with her, and the pair begin to plan their life together.
When are you going to tell her?
I need to find the right time.
Mary breaks the news to her daughter that she will be moving to Ecuador, but she doesn't take it well.
I'll find a good time to tell the kids.
I'm pretty sure they'd rather have their grandmother around.
Being with Faye, it's made me see the world in a new light. This is my chance to give something back.
Mum, I do want you to be happy, but this is a big move.
And if it's too much, I'll come back.
Although not happy, Rona eventually accepts her mother's decision. Mary shows Rona and Susie pictures of where she will be in Ecuador.
Look at this sunset.
Is that where you're going?
Mm. Well, it's nearby. It's the charity's policy not to share photographs.
Weird adventure, Mum. You're going to love it.
This is a few hours away, but Faye's promised to take me to Montpichet.
The charity auction goes well, and they raise over $2,000.
We've only gone and exceeded the target and raised over £2,000.
Oh, that's amazing!
When Faye asks Susie for the cash now, Susie refuses, saying that she usually transfers the money to a bank account.
Should I bank the cash today? I can run to Houghton now before the bank closes.
Oh, no, you're all right. I usually do a bank transfer. Let's sort it tomorrow, shall we? It's been a long one.
Yeah, you're right.
When Faye expresses to Mary that she will still need to raise more money for the women's shelter, Mary offers to make her own donation to the cause.
We need quick cash injections. Yeah.
Just about to transfer the money for the flights. How about I make a donation?
There's really no need.
Those women in Ecuador need the money a lot more than I do. How's that?
Susie, worried about Mary, questions how much does Mary actually know about Faye's charity. Susie believes that Faye may be trying to scam Mary.
The website for the shelter is really basic and vague. I mean, there's no details. There's not even an email address for contact. And where are all the photos of the projects? Have you spoken to anyone else that works at the charity?
Don't need to. I trust Faye.
To prove to Susie that Faye is not a scammer, Mary transfers a large sum of money to Faye through her online banking app.
I just authorised a transaction for a considerable sum of money to Faye.
Well, I hope for your sake I'm wrong.
The next day, doubts start to play in Mary's head about Faye. Susie delivers the collection from the charity auction to Mary. She tells her that the bank details sent over by Faye were for her personal account, and not for a registered charity. Susie tells Mary that she has not been able to find a trace of Faye's charity online.
I couldn't turn up one single article.
You're loving this, aren't you?
There's the 2 grand from yesterday. Dig a little deeper, yeah? Keep your wits about you.
Get out.
Faye arrives to see Mary, and she tells her that they need to put a deposit down on an apartment in Ecuador, and she will need Mary to transfer some more money.
Oh, I forgot to mention, we need to put a deposit down on the flat. Today? I need to pay it today.
Yes, okay, I'll do it today.
Fab.
Mary tells Faye that Susie has given her the charity money, and that she will take it to the bank and deposit the money to the charity herself, which causes Faye to become uncomfortable.
Is that... Well, has Susie mentioned anything? Well, she was just so cagey about giving me the money yesterday.
She brought the money round, Faye. Why don't I take the cash and put it straight into the charity's account while I'm there?
There really is no need.
Mary slowly comes to the realization that Faye has been using her for her money.
Susie said that...
Oh, Susie. I might have known. There's nothing online because it's a women's shelter.
I so wanted to come with you.
Faye begins to goad Mary.
There is no shelter, is there? You're a grifter.
You've over 50 grand in your bank account. And look at you. Yeah, well, be thankful you only lost this much.
As Faye prepares to walk out with the money, a struggle ensues.
I loved you.
You seriously thought that you and me were a thing. You have a nice, if somewhat dull, life, won't you?
You give that money back or I'll call the police!
Faye pushes Mary and she hits her head on a coffee table. Faye walks out with the money, leaving Mary unconscious on the floor. A neighbor walks in and finds Mary bleeding and unconscious. He rings for an ambulance. Susie goes over to check on Mary.
I'm so sorry.
You were right, Susie, about everything.
Can we call the police?
No.
Mary blames herself for being scammed. Feeling embarrassed, she refuses to call the police. Rona arrives to find her mother with the paramedics. Mary tells her daughter that Faye was a con woman.
There is no women's shelter in Ecuador. It was all a con to get money.
Mary tells Rona that she now feels foolish and vulnerable.
I really thought she loved me. And, Rona, I'm a joke.
The next morning, Rona is still shocked that Faye could leave her mother unconscious.
She knew you were her and she walked away. She left Mum lying there, unconscious.
The woman who's supposed to be the love of my life.
Mary eventually reveals that it wasn't just the charity money Faye took.
A few weeks ago, she happened to mention that she needed some cash for the shelter. Every time we went out, dinner, drinks, coffee. When she broke her phone, I bought her a new one.
How much was that? Look, if you don't want to say it out loud, you could write it down.
Why didn't I take some more time?
Rona tells her mother that she needs to go to the police, but Mary is still reluctant. Mary goes to the local pub, where she talks with Susie.
She didn't care about me at all. It was all a big lie. The only thing she fancied about me was my bank balance.
Rona enters and reveals that she has reported Faye to the police.
They want you to go down to the station so you can make a statement.
What part of I do not want to tell my sorry tale to anyone did you not understand?
Rona tells her mother that if Faye walks away, she will only do this again to another woman. After speaking with the local police department, Mary is left angry after having to divulge personal information. She shows Rona the lingerie that Faye made her pick out.
Must have looked so ridiculous. Maybe buy this? Said it would make me look even more irresistible. Every time she opened her mouth, she was lying to me. Stupid! I loved her so much. I didn't question anything. Me, the award-winning journalist.
Mary says that she hopes the cops find Faye before she does. Over the coming days, Mary and Susie become good friends. Susie encourages Mary to not give up on love.
Fancy a coffee?
On one condition.
Name it.
You let me get them.
Ooh, you drive a hard bargain. You just make sure you keep smiling like that.
Oh, I fully intend to.
Don't let one bad apple spoil the bunch.
But I'm not going to change my mind. My life is full enough without further romantic entanglements. This is right for me, so just leave it there.
Look, it's difficult for anyone to get back out there at any age.
Who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind one day.
So Faye wins?
I don't think Faye cares about my love life one way or the other.
Barely just begun a whole new chapter in your life. Skip to the next. You never know. It just might be the best of the lot.
2 months later, Rona informs her mother that the local police department have come to speak with her. Mary is left shocked by the revelation that Faye has been arrested.
As a result of your statement, we've arrested and charged Faye Helders with fraud.
Yes.
That's great, isn't it, Mum?
Yes, I'm glad.
The next day, when Mary and Susie are going out for coffee together, Mary gets a message on her phone that leaves her shocked. It is a message from Faye, using a different number, asking Mary to meet with her.
You're not seriously thinking of going?
Susie, I've got so many questions.
Just ignore her.
You're right. What good would it do?
Despite Susie's protest, Mary agrees to meet with Faye. Faye tells Mary that she has missed her.
If I could do anything to make it up to you.
Give me my money back. Oh, and plead guilty.
I love you.
Don't treat me like I am stupid!
Mary is shocked to discover that Faye has been living rough in her car.
That's all I've got left.
Faye tells Mary that she owed money to a loan shark.
I was so scared of him.
I don't believe you.
Faye explains that she gets a thrill from scamming people.
Why do you destroy people's lives? You could just get a job.
I have expensive taste. I get a thrill from it.
Why did you pick me?
Because you're a stylish woman.
Faye tells Mary that she wants her back and for them to have a fresh start.
We can run away together and not look back. I love you.
Mary is disgusted by Faye and exits her car.
You don't want me. You want me to drop the charges.
Faye doesn't take the rejection lightly, telling Mary that she has left her with no choice.
You might like to check that. I think you'll see things differently.
Faye sent a very intimate photo that she took of Mary.
I cannot believe you let me take that photo. I remember how embarrassed you were about your body. How shy. It's quite sweet, really. I hate to use the word gullible, but here we are.
Faye says that she will be sending the picture to everyone Mary knows if she doesn't drop the charges against her.
Draw your statement, drop the charges, it'll all go away. You never have to see me again.
Mary begs Faye not to share the intimate photo.
You know how to stop it.
Please don't.
Faye leans in and kisses Mary, who recoils from her. The next day, Mary confesses to Susie that she went to meet with Faye. Mary reluctantly tells Susie about the intimate photo.
Photograph. of me taken after we'd... Turns out she kept it for insurance.
Wait, she's blackmailing you? You're not going to give in to her, though, right?
One press of a button and she could ruin me.
Whilst looking after her grandson, Mary is shocked to find Faye sitting in her living room. She has come to remind Mary that she needs to retract her police statement, or else.
What the hell are you playing at?
I best remind you, the clock is ticking.
Why are you doing this? Because I cared for you, because I thought you were decent.
Because I don't want to go to prison.
Mary's daughter enters the house and is shocked to see Faye.
Did you invite her?
Of course I didn't.
Good. Then I would like you to leave.
Don't worry, I'm not stopping. I'll be in touch about where to meet. Daddy, bye.
Mary reveals to her daughter that Faye is blackmailing her.
As if I haven't been made enough of a fool of her.
You are not a fool.
She's given me until tomorrow to retract my statement.
Mary feels she has no choice but to retract the statement.
That woman needs locking up.
And in the meantime, I'm laughed about and ridiculed like some...
She is not going to do this to you, okay? We will fix this.
Who's we? You're not to tell anyone. You must promise me that.
Before going to the police station, Mary is touched when she hears her granddaughter is inspired to become a journalist because of her.
Coolest grandma ever.
Rona takes her mother to the police station.
I'll call you when it's done.
After speaking with the police, Rona offers to drive Mary home.
Faye set a deadline. She'll be expecting me.
When Faye shows up, Mary is shocked to see that she is dressed in nice clothing, and she is not as destitute as she had previously made out.
Don't you think you're a bit old for the Bond villain look?
Now.
Faye reminds Mary about what will happen if she has not retracted her statement.
Maybe you secretly get off on all this.
Mary confirms that she has gone to the police and that the charges against her will be dropped.
The police are dropping the case. You'll be getting a call.
As promised, Faye deletes the intimate photo of Mary from her phone. As Faye is turning to walk away, she sees Mary's daughter and a police officer waiting for her. It turns out, Mary was recording the whole conversation on her smartphone, showing that Faye was attempting to blackmail her. Faye is arrested and is taken away in handcuffs.
You regret this!
The only thing I regret is ever setting eyes on you.
Mary is in high spirits after Faye's arrest, and she celebrates in the local pub. However, Mary's happiness soon fades when people start to receive messages on their phones.
Mum.
What?
The hell?
No, she hasn't.
You sent this? Shut up.
Mary, embarrassed by her friends and neighbors seeing her intimate picture, runs out of the pub in tears. Everyone in her phone contact has been sent the picture, including her family, which adds to Mary's shame.
They've all seen me.
Mary locks herself away at home, too embarrassed to see anybody. Mary's friend, Kim, goes to check on her.
I assume you've seen the photograph.
Yes, and Rona phoned me. In a week's time, this will all be forgotten. It'll be tomorrow's fish and chip paper.
Really?
Yes, really. How are you feeling?
Utterly exposed. Complete idiot.
Is that all?
Mary is upset and tells Kim that she doesn't care what anyone thinks.
I am worth 10 times more than this, so to hell with all of you. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Kim applauds Mary, saying that she couldn't have said it better herself.
So stop sitting in here, feeling sorry for yourself. Get out there, hold your head up, own it. Don't be a victim. It doesn't suit you.
So what do you think of today's video? Mary, a widow in her 70s, finally found the courage to come out after all this time. However, Mary's excitement about coming out and wanting to find love left her vulnerable, leading to her being taken advantage of by a con woman. This episode highlights the importance of pacing in relationships. While spontaneous connection can be exhilarating, true and lasting love often requires time. Time to observe behavior, to build genuine intimacy, and most crucially, to discern character beyond the initial spark. Mary's heartbreak, though devastating, provided a valuable lesson about the potential pitfalls of falling in love too quickly and the necessity of allowing a relationship to unfold at a healthy, considered pace. Do you think Mary was too trusting? Do you think it is right to share intimate photos with a new partner? Do you think dating apps are a good way for older lesbians to meet? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Now, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more all-women love stories.